block failure criterion, we saw that the entire pile group will be connected by means of pile cap, and as they are connected to the pile cap, no, they will all behave as one unit. The pile groups will behave as one unit. So in clay, we know for a single pile, by static formula, Qu is equal to 9 CpAp plus alpha C bar As. And we also know the AP is the cross sectional area of the single pile, and As is the perimeter area of the single pile. And then similar is the formula for pile group. For pile group, we do some modifications. QUG, group pile capacity, is equal to 9 AgCp plus alpha C bar PL, where Ag is nothing but Ag is nothing but we consider the entire pile group into a square block. When you consider the block, it becomes a square, and what is the area of the square, cross sectional area of the square? B square. So Ag is equal to B square. Ag is equal to B square. And then Cp, you know, cohesion at the end of the pile, and alpha is adhesion factor. If it is not given, we assume it to be 0.4 to 1. Then we have C bar. C bar is the cohesion along the length of the pile. And then we have another area, that is perimeter area. Here we are considering pile group. We consider the pile as a single group. So I said it is going to be a square. So perimeter of the square is equal to 4b. So 4b into L, that is the pile group capacity. After finding pile group capacity, we substitute the we can find the efficiency by using this formula. This is for clay. For sandy soil, when you take, no, only the frictional resistance factor occurs. So frictional resistance into perimeter area. What is the perimeter area? Perimeter into length. So that is the frictional resistance or ultimate load of the pile group in a sand. Mostly we solve problems in terms of um, uh, clay soils. Okay. And so listen to the question. It is proposed to provide a pile foundation for a heavy column. The pile group consisting of 4 piles placed at 2 meters center to center, forming a square pattern. The underground soil is clay, having Cu at surface as 60 kN per meter square, and at depth 10 meter as 10 kN per meter square. Compute the allowable column load on the pile cap. They asked the allowable load. How will you find allowable load? Just by dividing the ultimate load by factor of safety. Okay. Then if the piles are circular, having diameters 0.5 meter each and length as 10 meter. So this is the question. Now given data n, what is the total number of piles? 4 piles. The pile group consisting 4 piles. So capital N is equal to 4. Placed at center to center. Then you have to see what is the type of pile. See, in the bottom it is given, in the last lines it is given in the question, if the piles are circular. So circular pile. Then cohesion values are given. The cohesion at the value of 10 meter. 10 meter now, the length of the pile is 10 meter. So at the end of the pile, it is going to be cohesion. So that cohesion we take it as tip cohesion. So or point cohesion. So Cp is equal to 100 kilonewton per meter square. Then we have to find C bar. C bar is at 10 meter it is going to be 100, and the remaining at the surface it is going to be 60. So C bar is equal to 60 kilonewton per meter square. Then length of the pile is 10 meter given in the question. now you have to assume, since it's a clay soil, we go for 9 CpAp plus alpha C bar As. Now alpha is adhesion factor, you can assume between 0.4 to 1. I am assuming alpha is equal to 1. Now you can assume 0.4 also, little variations in answer will come, no problem with it. Then diameter of the pile is equal to 0.5 meter. 0.5 meter. Then now you have to find the allowable load QA in the pile group. So we will solve the problem. Okay. First one, it is better to draw the pile. This is the top view of the pile group. 4 piles placed at the corners of the pile cap. Correct? All 4 piles. This is the top view of the pile, since it's a square pile and they are all connected to the pile cap, and it is also given the center to center spacing of the pile is, in the question it is given the center to center spacing of the pile is 2 meter. So s small s is equal to 2 meter. So you can see the piles are placed at 2 meter distances. If the center to center spacing is 2 meter and center to center spacing is 2 meter, and what is the diameter of the pile? What is the diameter of the pile? 0.5 meter. So half of 0.5 meter is 0.25 meter. So center to center spacing is 2 meter, and the remaining space எவ்வளோ இருக்கும்? On the left side we have 0.25 meter, that is half of the diameter, and also the right side of the this right end pile we have 0.25 meter. So 0.25 meter plus 2 meter plus 0.25 meter will give you 2.5 meter. So that will give you the total or the entire width of the pile cap. 500 width of the pile cap. Okay. Now this is the front view of the pile. We can see only the 2 piles. The backside 2 piles will be hidden from our naked eye. So the pile cap is present at the top, that is the slab, and below we have 2 piles. 2 piles which is seen in the elevation or the front view. Okay, now the dimensions are same, 2.5 meter, and the length of the pile is 10 meter. It is given in the question that the length of the pile is 10 meter. Okay, so this, if it is better to draw a picture like this so that it is easy to solve the problem. Now we will solve it one by one. Cohesive soil. As I said earlier, we will find the pile group capacity. Pile group oda allowable load கேட்டிருக்காங்க. Now you find the single pile group. What is the single pile group capacity? QU is equal to 9 APCP plus alpha C bar AS. And single pile is a circular pile. So area becomes, cross sectional area becomes pi d square by 4. 9 into pi d square by 4 into Cp na the tip resistance. At the length 10 meter, what is the, at the tip bottom of the pile, what is the cohesion? That is 100 plus alpha C bar. Alpha you can assume between 0.4 to 1. So I am assuming 1. So into 60 C bar along the length of the pile, 60 into AS is perimeter area of the circular pile. Perimeter area is perimeter into length. Perimeter of a circle is pi d or 2 pi r. Here we have diameter, so we put pi d. So pi d into L. So now substitute the diameter, 9 into pi into 0.5 square by 4 into 100 plus I have done a mistake. Okay, 1 into 60 into pi into 0.5 into 10. So you get the answer as 1118.6. 1118.6. This value is that value is 1 into 60 into 1 into 60 into pi into 0.5 into 10. So 1118.6 kilonewton. Now QUG, group pile capacity is equal to N into QU. We know that group pile capacity equal to N into QU. இது எந்த ஃபார்முலாலேருந்து வந்துச்சு அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, you know that efficiency is equal to, in efficiency we know the efficiency formula. What is the efficiency formula? N eta G is equal to QUG by NQU. In pile group capacity, we assume, always remember, in block failure criterion, we assume the efficiency of the pile group as 100%, which is in decimal value it is 1. Okay, in block failure criterion, we assume the efficiency as 100%, because the entire unit act and it is a very solid unit, so there will not be any settlement at all. It is ideal condition, so efficiency is assumed to be 1 or 100%. So what will happen to the QUG in the last formula? QUG is equal to, efficiency is 1, so 1 into N into QU. What is N? Number of piles, and QU is the single pile capacity. We will be using that concept here also. We found the single pile capacity. Okay, we found the single pile capacity by static formula, and we multiplied with the number of piles, so that will give you QUG. This is step 1. Step 1 is, by using static formula, we find the single pile capacity and just multiply with the number of piles, total number of piles, that is 4. Sorry. This is 4. 4 into 1118.6. 4 is the total number of piles given in the question, correct? So 4 into 1118.6, that will give you 44474 kilonewton. This is just step 1. Then we find the we use the block failure criterion now. First, by using static formula, we found the single pile capacity and multiplied with the total number of piles, and we found the pile group capacity. Now you find the pile group capacity directly by using the block failure criterion. So block failure criterion is, you know that 9 AgCp plus alpha C bar P into L. So what is 9? 9 into, as we consider now the entire pile group as a block. So width square, width of the pile group or the pile block, it's a square. So the cross sectional area is B square into Cp plus alpha C bar into perimeter of the block is 4B, square block, so 4B into length, perimeter area nala into length, so length of the pile. Now you have to know what is B. B we found it in the diagram now, that's why I showed in the picture. First of all, first itself I showed, right, in this picture. See this picture, 4 piles connected to a single block. And what is the width of the block? Center to center spacing is 2 meter, and the diameter of the pile is 0.5. The half of the diameter is 0.25. So 0.25 on both sides. 2 plus 0.25 plus 0.25, that will give you 0.5. So 2 plus 0.5 is equal to 2.5 meters. So that is the entire block. Correct. So that is the entire block. So block A width is 2.5. So substitute B as 2.5 meter. So you get 9 into 2.5 meter square into 100 plus alpha we assume to be 1 into C bar is 60 into 4 into B is 2.5 into length of the pile is same. Block is also same, 10 meters. So you get 11625 kilonewton. So we found ultimate load capacity by two methods. One is by using static formula. We found the single pile capacity and we multiplied the number of piles. And second, we used the block failure criterion and we found the value. Now you have to assume whichever is smaller. Take the least value of these two to get the I'll take the least of these two as the pile group capacity. So the pile group capacity by static formula was how much? 4474, and by using block failure criterion was 11625. Now you take the least value. The least is 4474 kilonewton. 4474 kilonewton. So and this is how we find the ultimate capacity. Now you need allowable load capacity. So allowable load is equal to QUG by factor of safety. We always assume factor of safety as 2.5 to 3. So you can take 2.5. So you get the answer as 1789 kilonewton. So this is one type of problem. Just finding allowable load or ultimate load of the pile group capacity. So the step-by-step procedure is first we solve by static formula and multiply with the number of piles. Static formula is for individual pile. So for individual pile we find and multiply the total number of piles. We get the pile group capacity. And the second method is finding by block failure criterion. Then you should take the least of these two methods as the answer. So that is what the block failure criterion method of finding the pile group capacity. Now they will give அப்படியே reverse we can solve the problem to find the or to design a pile group. Now designing the pile group, that is the second type of problems. Okay, please take a screenshot of this problem. This is your homework. Please try solving this. It will hardly take 10 minutes or 5 minutes la idu mudichiralam. Very easy sums only. 5 minutes la you can finish it. Please take the screenshot of this problem. This is your homework. And இதில் வந்து NC is equal to 9 கொடுத்துருப்பாங்க. NC is equal to 9 என்ன அர்த்தம்னா in your formula no we used to write what is the formula for QU 9 CP AP plus alpha C bar AS. There the 9 is nothing but NC. NC is given. Actually we directly write the formula as 9. So don't confuse it yourself. The 9 is nothing but NC. So 9 CPAP. So that is 9. Okay. So same problem, similar problem. Please try solve it on your own. Please take the screenshot of this problem. Even if not, your Google Classroom it is available. You can check it out. Okay. And also try to solve this 3 sums. Sometimes question la வந்து they will give you the bearing resistance is 0. Can you see this problem? No, this the red color line. Bearing resistance may be neglected for the pile. In the problem itself they are given. What is bearing resistance means? We know that ultimate load is equal to QU is equal to QP plus QS. Now QP க்கு பதிலாக தான் என்ன போடுறீங்க 9 CP AP plus alpha C bar AS. Correct. In the 9 CP AP that becomes 0. The entire QP, capital QP terms, that is 9 CP AP term becomes 0. That is what it is given. Bearing resistance is neglected. So the formula is ultimate load is equal to alpha C bar AS. That's all. Alpha C bar AS. That's all is the formula. Here also the second problem also see neglecting the bearing at the tip of the piles. So which means we are neglecting the tip resistance. So completely the 9 CP AP becomes 0. Only the formula has alpha C bar AS. Similarly you see the next problem, bearing at the tip of the pile is neglected, which means QP is equal to 0. In the madri problems 3 years la they have asked this. 3 years la they have asked this. Okay, the same as the last problem, but we just put 9 CpAp entire term is 0. Only we have formula as QU is equal to alpha C bar AS. So remember, read the question carefully and solve whenever you do it. Okay. Now we will move to the design of a pile group. This is the last problem. We have come to the end of the unit. Okay. Design a pile group in a to carry a 400 kilonewton load in clay soil with an unconfined compressive strength of 60 kilonewton per meter square. The piles are 300 mm diameter and 6 meter long. Adhesion may be taken as 0.6. So we will solve the problem. Given data, it's a square pile group. Pile group is square. Individual pile என்னன்னு கீழே தான் கொடுத்துருக்காங்க. But the entire pile group is a square. It is not a triangle. 3 piles na it is a triangle. So now you have a square pile group. Okay. Then individual pile is circle because they have given the piles are 300 mm diameter. So 300 mm diameter, so it is a circular pile. Then we have unconfined compressive strength of the soil is 60 kilonewton per meter square. So we have to find the cohesion is equal to unconfined compressive strength by 2. So unconfined compressive strength is 60 divided by 2, that is 30 kilonewton per meter square. C bar is also the same because no two values are given. At the end of the pile the unconfined compressive strength is this, and along the surface of the pile this is the unconfined compressive strength. They haven't given separately, they have given a single unconfined compressive strength. So for both Cp and C bar, answer is same. 60 by 2 equal to 30 kilonewton per meter square. Now we have the length of the pile is 6 meter and adhesion factor alpha is equal to 0.6 given in the question. Diameter of the pile small d is equal to 300 mm, which is 0.3 meter. Now allowable load is given. Take the given load as allowable load. Don't take it as ultimate load. Take it as allowable load. The allowable load given is 400 kilonewton. So QA is 400 kilonewton. So now you have to find the pile group, square pile group. Now we do not know how many piles are present. So we have to find the number of piles. Second, in what spacing they are placed in the pile group. So we need these two data to find the or to design the pile group. So we will solve it. Okay, we know that allowable load of the pile group is equal to ultimate load of the pile group divided by factor of safety. So the ultimate load of the factor of safety, you can assume it to be 2.5 or 3. You can take any one of the two value. So I am assuming 2.5. So you get ultimate load is equal to 400 into 2.5, that is equal to 1000 kilonewton, ultimate pile group capacity. Now by static formula we know that for a cohesive soil for a circular pile, just now we solve a problem, no? Static formula QU is equal to 9 APCP plus alpha C bar AS. So 9 into, it's a circular pile, so area is pi by 4 d square into Cp 30 plus alpha is 0.6. I'm really sorry, made a mistake again. Alpha is 0.6. Alpha is 0.6 given in the question into 30 into cross sectional area, sorry, the perimeter area of the circular pile pi d l. Diameter of the single pile is given as 0.3. So substituting those, 9 into pi into 0.3 square by 4 into 30 plus 0.6 into 30 into pi into 0.3 into 6. So we get the single pile capacity as 12.80 kilonewton. Now what is QUG, group pile capacity? Just multiply the number of piles by QU, correct? Number of piles is, so QUG is equal to N into QU. Group pile capacity is equal to single pile capacity into number of piles. So from that we can write number of piles is equal to group pile capacity by QU. Now group pile capacity we found it as 1000 divided by, just now we found the single pile capacity by static formula 120.80, which is 8.27, and they have given in the question it is going to be a square pile group. So if it is a square pile group, you have to round it off to a square value. So we rounded off the 8.27 number of piles as 9 piles. Now you have to find the group pile capacity by static form, by block failure criterion formula. What is the block failure criterion formula? 9 into b square cp plus alpha c bar bl, 4bl. So b is so QUG, you know, 1000 divide is equal to 9 into b square. Do you know the b square? We do not know, because we have to find the center to center spacing of the pile. Adan design. So we keep the b as such, b square into cp is 30 plus alpha 0.6 into c bar is 30 into 4b into 6. Since we do not know the center to center spacing of the piles, we can't find b, width of the pile group. So b is equal to 1.28. So just solve the problem for quadratic equation, b square plus b minus 1000, that terms la varum. Then when you solve the quadratic equation, you get it as b is equal to 1.28 meter. So we know, we found just now found out the number of piles as 9 piles, correct? And now you know the width of the pile group. So 9 piles, இப்படி தான் இருக்கும், 9 piles placed, 9 piles you have placed, and we just now found the width of the pile group also. So we know that what is the width of the pile group? Width of the pile group is nothing but d by 2 plus center to center spacing plus d by 2, correct? That is the total width of the pile group. So diameter by 2 plus center to center spacing plus d by 2. So that will give you the center to center spacing of the first and the last pile plus d by 2. We know that the b is 1.28, just now we found out, and the diameter of the pile is 0.3 meter given in the question. So now we can find the center to center spacing of the first and last pile, that will give you 1.28 minus 0.3, that will give you 0.98 meter. So center to center spacing of the first and the last pile, you can see the picture, first and the last pile is 0.98 meter. Now we have to find between any two piles. For any two piles it is going to be divided by 2. So center to center spacing 0.98 by 2, that will give you 0.49 meter. So we have totally 9 number of piles, center to center spacing of 0.49 meter. To that is how you will design the pile. Basically the concept is very same, static formula, the block failure criterion formula. So that's the we will be designing the piles also. Okay, hope you understood it. Please try solving this problem. Take a screenshot of this. Please try to design a problem, design a pile group. only when you design no in your hand only அப்பதான் உங்களுக்கு தெரியும் இதில் quadratic equation is coming, here this term is from this. Please try solving the problem. Please take a screenshot of this problem. Mostly questions will be from clay soils only. Okay, try to solve this problem.